Hi everyone, welcome to the EP Studio. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to operate this Himac high-speed centrifuge. This is CR22N. Let me turn it on. It has a very fast response operation system. It can respond to you within 20 seconds. So now you can uh, interact with this touchscreen panel. Let's focus to the touchscreen. You can change the speed when you click this area. For example, I want to change it to 800 RPM. Enter. So now you set to 8,000 RPM at this moment. Of course, you can change according to the G, which is RCF. Just click this area. For example, we can change it to 30,000 G. Enter. In this high-speed centrifuge, we can also set up a centrifugation force at specific height. For example, if your sample is about 2 centimeter height, and you want to centrifuge at 10,000 G at this spot, we can click RCF calculation at specific height and key in 20 millimeter. And now we want to spin at 10,000 G at 2 centimeter height. Enter. And we'll calculate you need to centrifuge at 8,190 RPM. Now you can select how many times you want to spin it. For example, we can select 10 minutes and then select the temperature. This machine can run the temperature from -20 to 40 degrees. Since we're going to run it at room temperature, I'm going to set up 23 Celsius. Okay. All right. As you may notice, there's no rotor in this at this moment. So let me set up the rotor, which is R9A2 rotor. The R9A2 is very heavy, so that's why we have a handlebar on top of it. And also, we have a self-lock rotor system. We don't need to screw to tighten it. So this handlebar, let me unscrew this handlebar. So now the rotor is set. Even though you can lift it up, but after centrifuge, they will lock it automatically. For example, we can still lift it up a little, okay? But sometimes you need to change the rotor. And in some case, you might forget to change your rotor setting in your applications. So let's try to do this. Remove the rotor and switch to another rotor, which is R15A. We can select the speed. Okay, so now I want to centrifuge at 12,000 RPM, which is above the R9A2 limit. Okay, start it. In this case, the rotor will spin at about 50 RPM, and they will try to recognize which rotor. And you can see it switched to R15A. And if the speed is allowed in this R15A, they will accelerate to the speed. However, if the speed is more than your tolerance, then it will stop. Another safety feature for this CR22N is this machine have an automatic rotor-cover detection sensor. This white nut is the ultrasound sensor here. They can detect the cap. So if we remove the cap and try to spin it, we'll also try to detect around 50 RPM, detect the rotor ID, and check the maximum speed. However, they will also check the cap. So now they have alarm showing here that tells you that we cannot detect the rotor, and you have to stop it. In this machine, we can also preset a program to let it run. For example, you can go to the program number. Our first program is setting at 8500 RCF, running for 50 minutes, and temperature is 23. And this is, you can give it a remark, or give it a name for this project. Select. Of course, you can change it anytime. Changing the acceleration speed and the acceleration speed. You can change the rotor. They can only recognize the registered rotor. So you can see the rotor R982 with the serial number 4225 here. Okay. We also have functions to set up a 3-step program. You just need to go to program 31 to 33. So here this is a 3-step program. When you run the 31, it will automatically run 32 right after 31 and 33 right after 32. So this is a serial program. The first step will be 1000 RPM, running at 5 minutes at temperature 25, and then change speeds to 5000, 50 minutes and 4 degree, then 8000 RCF, 65 minutes at 4 degree. We have 3 multiple step program. You can select from 31 to 33 step, 41 to 43 step, and 51 to 53 step. Let's go to the menu. Here, you can take a look of your running history. You can click it and tells you when it started run and how long it takes and the time. It will also tell you the rotor, the actual speed, and actual RCF. Administration. We can set up a different account for user. Here we have 3 user login already. When you create a user, just click the name and give it a PIN number. Confirm it again and select the user level. We have 2 user level. One is administrator. The other one is the regular user. You can delete the user if you log in as administrator. We also have user logout system. So right now is enabled. That means only the people who knows the login account and PIN number can access this machine. Let us disable this function and log out the user. Yes. So there's no user login at this moment. If you don't have the user logout feature at this moment, you can still control it. Now we can go back to the user logout function and enable it. So if there's no user login at this moment, any control is prohibited. You need to log in. To operate this machine. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video.